We did see that widen with Israel and Lebanon. We've seen them trading fire, of course, Hezbollah within Lebanon. So that conflict has widened out of Iran at the moment when we do look at things. But I just find it absolutely fascinating that 48 hours since the beginning of this war, Iran seems to have changed the rules of engagement in many respects, Rawia, because we've seen them initially say we're going to attack a US military bases if we are attacked, and now it's moved on to energy facilities. And I think this has become a lot of the chat today. What's happening?
True, not just energy facilities. We have airports like that have been hit here in Dubai, in Kuwait, in other also areas in the Gulf region. So definitely it seems that the escalation is actually happening. Things seem to be widening. The conflict seems to be widening, definitely compared to the weekend. Now, over the past 24 to 48 hours, as you've mentioned, Iran has broadened its response far beyond just the initial retaliatory strikes. They have moved from missiles and drones that target military bases, U.S. military assets in the region, to actually targeting energy infrastructure all across the Gulf. Of course, these facilities are central to global energy supplies, and therefore it has triggered a ripple effect and has caused also, we're going to talk about this, the oil prices to surge. But it is significant because for most of the conflict, strategic oil and gas infrastructure was mostly spared, but now we're seeing a different pattern happening. It's hard to say whether this is part of the initial plan that Iran had. It does seem that they've had a plan in place because obviously President Trump has been threatening to strike Iran for a while now. And it seems that they did have a plan in place, just looking at their retaliatory response that came so quickly after the initial Israeli and American strikes. Whether this broadening and the sort of gradual escalation of targets and of the conflict itself by Iran, whether it's part of that plan, or is it a reflection of despair, maybe, of they're using everything that they have at this stage because of the damage that they've sustained due to the strikes so far. I think we're yet to see.